Hi everyone. So today we're going to talk about pronouns as subjects. So our big idea today is that the subject of a sentence can be a pronoun. We have looked at subjects as nouns, right? And now we're going to look at pronouns. So pronouns are just another of the 8 parts of speech. Pronouns can take the place of a noun. So for example, one pronoun is I. So my name is Amy, and it would be weird, right, if I said, um, Amy has a cat, right? That would be weird if I'm talking about myself. So I could replace that noun Amy with a pronoun I. I have a cat. All right, so that's basically what pronouns do. There's a whole list of them here. Now, this list that I have is not every single pronoun in the English language. This is just some of them. There are probably around 100 or so pronouns. We're just looking at subject pronouns. Now, what the heck is a subject pronoun? So pronouns can be broken into 2 categories, subject pronouns and object pronouns. The subject pronouns are the ones that can be used as a subject. And since we're going to be using pronouns as the subject of a sentence, we're only going to be looking at those. So what's it? Subject object pronouns? Later we'll look at object pronouns, and then the difference between the two will be clear. For now, it doesn't really matter. I just want you to kind of focus on these pronouns in the list and that they can be the subject of the sentence. Okay. Your work for today is going to be to highlight the subject and predicate in the sentences. Really similar to what we've been doing with our noun and action verb work, but now we're looking at pronouns. So remember that the subject of the sentence is who or what is doing the action. That's still the same, whether we're talking nouns or pronouns. This time, if it's a who, it might be he or she or I or we or they. Those are still whos, so to speak, right? They're still people, but they're not specific, like Amy or Susie or whatever. You're going to highlight the subject and predicate. From here on out, I want you to notice this. From here on out, we'll always be dealing with the simple subject and the simple predicate unless I tell you otherwise. So in the past, we did some work with complete subject and complete predicate, and then we moved on to simple. And from this point forward, just assume when I say subject and predicate, I mean simple subject, simple predicate. So let's look at this first example here. You always sing beautifully. You is our subject. Who or what is doing the action is the subject, and the predicate accord is what action they're doing. So here the action is sing, right? So that's our predicate. And then the person, place, thing, right, which is a noun or a pronoun, is you. Here it's you. If I'm talking to Joe, right, I might say, Joe always sings beautifully. But if I'm talking to Joe, isn't that weird? So instead of using his name, I would say, use a pronoun and say you. You always sing beautifully. So your job is just to go through these 10, highlight the subject in yellow, the predicate in pink. And that's it. So before I am finished here, I want to give you one little announcement or reminder, I guess. If you did not write your friendship paragraph, you must write it. We're going to be using it this week. So please do that if you haven't done it yet. Remember, it's just the best paragraph you can. So I didn't give any sort of requirements other than the topic and write the best paragraph you can. So if you need help finding that assignment or anything like that, or with today's work, please Google Meet with me and have a great day.